OPHC making a move again today at 314, currently up 12%. Great call over here on Investors Hangout. You guys brought this one up. Again, we've talked about these gaps with these stocks, okay? The gaps with the stocks trading a little bit higher is not something I'm going to sit here and be too concerned with. With that being said, the 350 mark is going to be that mark up here where this one could really rally from, in my opinion. But that is where you guys are probably going to be headed here in the short term, especially with this buying pressure. 2,000 shares traded, not a lot of shares. Yesterday, 36,000. The volume has dropped off a little bit. Again, there is a little bit of a gap here, but you did make it through that big resistance level. That big resistance level at that $3. You guys made it through there, which is obviously going to be their first step. You guys make it through 350, which I personally think is where this one is headed. Quite a bit of room for 55 on the RSI. Coming off of that bottom on the RSI of just beat down of, look at that low there of 24 on the RSI, and back on March 29th, the 20 on the RSI, beat down. But look, it's starting to recover. You guys are still now making those resistance levels into a support. You guys are now going to have a support at $3. And then underneath that, the burgundy, which is going to be the 20-day at 278, followed up with the other one at 250. And that's going to be your support levels now. The resistance levels moving forward, you guys might have a little bit of one here at the 315. I wouldn't really call that too big of an issue. 336 seems to be one about that 335. But moving forward from here, 335 might be a little bit of a stop. 330, watch for that to break. And then 350, I really like the way that this one's starting to shape up. So we'll see what Joe has to add as far as the company goes.
All right, so let me see. I was just kind of pulling different things up. They had a definitive 14A, and that was regarding something that already happened. So I was reading into that, and then I just really didn't see much on it. So I ended up going into their filings and pulling up their latest 10K from March 20th for the period ended December 31st, 2016. I literally just pulled that up when you kind of finished up. I just didn't get a chance to really get to anything yet because it's kind of extensive because they're a bank holdings corporate. So what's that? So you just got to kind of bear with me. All right, it's fine. All right, so let's see the companies. So the financial conditions as of December 31st, 2016 compared to December 31st, 2015. So the company's total assets decreased by 7.8 million to 119.7 million at December 31st, 2016 from 127.5 million at December 31st, 2015. At December 31st, 2016, the bank had a Tier 1 leverage ratio of 8.06% and a total risk-based capital ratio of 12.79%. Both of which were in excess of 8% and 12% requirements of the consent order. The company's capital was enhanced during 2016 through the sale of a $375,000 in common stock. The company may need to sell additional shares of common stock to comply with the capital requirements through the end of 2017 and subsequent years. At the present time, the company has not received any commitments from any third parties to purchase any additional shares. Accordingly, it is uncertain whether the company will be able to obtain the capital that is required for the terms. All right, let's see. So that's pretty much that. I mean, there's so many different things on it. The results for the operations for the year. So they had a net loss of 0.04 million or 0.38 loss per basic and dilutive share for the year ended December 31st, 2016, compared to a net loss for the year ended December 31st, 2015 of 0.2 million or 0.17 cents per basic and diluted share. This 0.2 million, so this 200,000 loss, or a million increase in net loss, was primarily the result of the 0.5 million decrease in non-interest income and non-income tax benefit in 2016. So let's see, their interest income increased to 4.8 million for the year ended December 31st, 2016, compared to 4.5 million for the year ended December 31st, 2015. So the interest expense on deposits was 728,000 in the year ended December 31st, 2016, compared to 648,000 in the year ended December 31st, 2015. So provisional loans, there were no provisional loans of record. All right, let's see. That's pretty much, I mean, there's so many different things to go on with this one. It's with a bank like this. So if you want to continue reading through all this, just go right over to the OPHC board on Investors Hangout. From there, you will see the company profile, the time and sales, the recent news, the filings, the financials, the buy rating. And as always, if you have an opinion on the company, feel free to share it with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors that we have using the site daily by posting right over there on that OPHC board.
All right, with that being said, over here with 314, resistance at 335, 350. A break at 350 could send us much higher, but the volume will need to pick up, in my opinion. Support at $3, 278, 250, and 225. Keep an eye on that OPHC moving forward. If you follow the stock, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. We'd appreciate it very much. And if you would like to join us with our next live show, you can do so at investorshangout.com/live.